Thank you for watching Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Gracias por mirar. Guys, welcome to my channel. This is your first time here. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like and share episodes, right? So we are talking about that VPN. For those of you that don't know, Davin, what does VPN stand for?
Very private network.
Very private network. So we got here 6 years ago. Oh, we're almost 7 years. We got here 6 years ago. I think everybody was using a VPN. We used it for the Fire Stick. We used it for the phone, different websites that we would need that we weren't able to access while we are here in the Dominican Republic, like banking information in the States, different things like that. So a lot of people started to use the VPN for their jobs, especially during COVID. So people were like, "Oh, I can work remote. I can work anywhere. I'm getting a VPN." And so businesses really didn't. I guess it was so many people that were working abroad, and they really had no other choice that they didn't really care to do the research and see where you were working from. But then once COVID, the pandemic was over, people were going back to work. Some people were able to rework to be hybrid and, go back and forth, that type of thing. Well, then businesses started to crack down and they wanted you to be in the United States. But people were like, I got the VPN. And for a couple of years, the VPN thing was working. But in the last 2 years, we have had people that we know personally that have been here and working under a VPN, and boom, one person got fired without a warning. And they said it was because of the VPN. I even tried to get an online part-time job with a VPN. I went through training, everything. And then on the actual work day, they called me and told me that they see I'm in Santo Domingo, because that's what the VPN showed. It showed Dominican Republic. And they were like, you can't work out of the country. So then the second person, they got a warning and they gave them the opportunity to come back to the States and continue to work, which was a really good company. And they were a valued employee, apparently, because they gave them the option to come back into, work in the United States. And for a minute, they were doing that until they just were like, I'm going to try this again. Came back to the States, and back to the Dominican Republic, and what happened? They got fired the next day. So, y'all, it is really not worth it. I would say, don't think you are going to be able to come to the country, use a VPN, and keep on going with the job that you already have, because they are going to find out. I think they are now doing just like random network searches to see where people are actually working from that are working remotely. Because the last thing you want to do is move here with your remote job, sign a lease, and then get fired because of the VPN, because you're not supposed to be working out of the country. It's just not worth it, okay? There are a lot of companies out there that still allow you to work anywhere in the world. Take your skills to one of those countries if you feel like it is time for you to move abroad and it's time to go, but you still need a job, right? So find one of those companies and make that part of your planning process, because you don't want to get over here and think you are being slick with the VPN and then get terminated from your job. So in your planning process, find a new job if you have to, or, look for jobs that are very upfront about you being able to work anywhere in the world, and still confirm that in the interview, that because a lot of places, higher security places, don't allow Dominican Republic, but allow people with sensitive jobs and security clearances, things like that, to work in the Dominican Republic, hybrid. Yeah, no government jobs, anything like that, because we know people personally firsthand. So this is why I'm sharing this information with you. So if you feel like you found a new job and they say you can work anywhere in the world, Ask them in the interview, confirm it. Is Dominican Republic on that list? Can I do that? Get it in writing, sign off on it. Because we are seeing it happen day after day. And that is a disruption. You know what I mean? If you think you got a job and then you don't, especially people that have come over and are now in the payment plan stages of the new projects, or the people that have signed a year lease. So they are putting themselves in very sticky situations. So VPN, why do we use it now? Like I said, we use it for the Fire Stick. So that way you can watch TV in English. You can get a lot of the American channels. You can get your local news from your hometown, different things like that if you want it. The VPN we need for my Text Now application, so that I can have a US phone number, so that my parents can call me, because my dad doesn't have Wi-Fi. So I need the VPN in order to have that local US number. Banking, your 401k, be able to check on your money, the Social Security. I have to turn on the VPN if I log onto my Social Security app, or my Social Security profile, or the website. The VPN has to be on. It will not let you look at it without a VPN. It would not let you look at it outside of the Dominican Republic. And a lot of shopping websites outside of the United States. And a lot of shopping websites will say, this is not a valid website, or it won't even go. The link won't even open for you. So if you're still, doing business stuff and just working online, or shopping, your banking, Social Security, your Medicare, all of that kind of stuff, you are going to need a VPN. But if you are trying to be slick, y'all, I'm telling you, with the job, and don't do it, so because it is going to catch up with you. Everybody that we know that thought they were hiding their VPN, their location, and all of that, it is coming back to bite them. People are like, "Oh, you in Santo Domingo? Oh, okay. Yeah, we already told you can't work out of the country. You can't work in the Dominican Republic." So that is my advice, for you all to, if they say you can, get it in writing. If they say you can't, you might have to find another job, or delay your transition abroad and continue working in the United States with the job that you have, instead of jeopardizing your livelihood. Because in the end, it's not going to be worth it, because you are not going to be happy and get the peace that you are searching for. Okay? So guys, regular episodes are every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Turn on your notification bell down there somewhere, so you can get your daily tip from an expat each and every day of 2025. I don't know what we're doing in 2026, but it ain't gonna be no daily tip every day, because y'all got the pressure on me. Okay, so that is it. I will see you tomorrow for the daily tip, and next week for a regular episode. Take care.